Hey everybody, I decided that I am going to start making as often as I can. I'm going to get out my phone and I'm going to talk about metal. I'm going to talk about the burning questions we all have in our hearts that love metal. And I'm going to talk about, in this episode, what I would call, and maybe not politically correct or musically correct or whatever you want to call it, the metal elitists versus what they would call the emos. I'll word it that way. Um, Basically, there are what the emo people call metal. The old school metal fans that like Black Sabbath and AC/DC, which we all should love those bands. Those bands started so much great stuff, and we love metal. And Black Sabbath is one of the first true metal bands. You can argue that it goes back even further than them, but a lot of people say that they were the first true heavy metal band. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about was why do metal elitists, or whatever you want to call them, the old school metal fans, the people that like the older bands, why do they not like new metal or metalcore or emo, whatever you want to call it? If it rocks, in my opinion, you should still support it, because the real main enemy is fake poppy music or music that's trying to disguise itself and be fake just to make money. And I know a lot of people that like that kind of music, but not to get off topic, getting back to this, I would have to say that you either don't like screaming in music, but I think it goes deeper than that. Because some people do like some screaming in their music. They like a lot of screaming in their music, or they don't mind it as much, having some in there. But the second thing is, you might be old, but that doesn't seem right either, because people that are older are often open-minded, and I think oftentimes people don't like screaming, and people don't like older. People do get older, and they're used to what they know, but the thing is, it's got to go deeper. So let's start with the screaming. Screaming has been in music for a while now. People used to hoot and holler back in the 50s in the rock and roll songs. But there's also some really hardcore screaming out there now. And some people say it's more of a whine. I talked to one of my friends who's really into just true, pure heavy metal. And he tries to like the stuff, and he has reasons that he doesn't. And he likes some things in metalcore, but he doesn't. He likes, for example, some songs by Asking Alexandria. He likes some things in like some acoustic, like Sleeping with Sirens, like ballads and things like that. But overall, he's more of a metal guy. When it comes to metal, he likes his metal Black Sabbath style, which brings me to the question of, do people just get old and they don't like how music evolves? And I think that could be true for some people, but then again, a lot of people still want to see metal evolve and they don't like it. I think the thing is, some people will take metal and they'll take their other influences that they listen to off on the side, and they'll inject it into the metal, and some people don't like that. They just like pure heavy metal. And I love all music. I really love metal the most. I listen to it all the time. Not literally, because I do listen to some pop and some rap and some reggae and everything else. But why do heavy metal people, the traditionalists, the elitists, not like emo or metalcore or whatever they want to call it? Well, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, the enemy is fake pop. and fake music that tries to disguise itself, like country. That's the new country that's trying to be pop. But I would have to also say that some people, they don't like people mixing genres, and it's really as simple as that. But if you think differently, let me know in the comments below. I know I'm heavy now, and you all are probably making fun of my neck beard, but anyway, please like and subscribe and tap the bell below, and I'll see you in the next episode.